So one of the things I've seen in perimenopause and menopause is that there is a real resurgence in the body image issues, especially if you had those quite strong in like young years, teenage years. And there can be many ways that they're re-triggered: illness, pregnancy, just a comment someone makes or fit of your clothes. And one of the ways to kind of reframe this situation, so for a long time people will come to me and they're very frustrated, and it's huge, by the way, amongst nutritionists and personal trainers. I've suffered myself. I've been very honest about my own battle with it, and then through illness losing loads of weight, and then getting compliments for that, and then having to gain the weight back. I was re-triggered again and had to really revisit what is it that, softening the body, weight gain, not being super toned, having a flat stomach. And obviously when you're bloated with gut issues, it all gets a little bit intertwined and messy. And essentially it came down to safety. So to have that physique and that appearance had become, it offered a sense of safety, it offered a status, a sense of achievement, you get validation. So really where my mind was going in all of this was like social safety, like I'm a worthy human being if I look this way. And so again, when you begin to deconstruct that a little bit and start to do some more mind-body practices and actually start to really connect with the body, we have these body minds where our emotions are based, and there's this feeding up and this kind of conversation that's going on constantly between the two. We can start to get a sense of safety within, which means that we're not constantly having to feel we need to look a certain way. And there's obviously some practical tools that you can put in place with regards to like your scrolling and what you're seeing. But for me, this made so much sense because there's no way, you will all know this with the body image dialogue, we're never happy. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what point you get to, there's always something else that you can critique, because it's not really about the body and it's not really about how you look and what people say. It's different, it's linked back to, you could say self-esteem, self-worth, but it's even deeper than that. It's basically repressed emotions, likely fear, because you fear being judged, you fear negative comments, you fear being irrelevant, you fear not matching up and looking a certain standard. And of course, the more that we're going into this and buying stuff and, trying to document weight loss and how we're successful with all of that stuff, and also the more that we're praising others. Obviously, if you're overweight and need to lose weight for health reasons, that's one thing. But what we're doing is seeing everybody kind of almost over-exercise, look amazing at a certain age, and we're out there saying, oh, wow, incredible. And that's the conversations that we really want to step back and stop. But just going back to you, it's really important to do that inner work first and really just put this whole dialogue, that critical dialogue, to bed once and for all.